Hello everybody, I just posted some stuff on coils and already had a lot of hits on it, so I figured I'd talk a little bit about the 525i BMW on troubleshooting, because it's really frustrating when you get out in the morning and it doesn't crank up. It's actually pretty easy to figure out. First thing, of course, you want to check for fuel pressure. If you have the fuel pressure, then you can eliminate that. You can check for spark. It's easily done by pulling a coil pack out, hooking a spark plug to it, and leaning it against the body somewhere that's grounded. And then you have somebody crank it, and that's how you check for spark. Now, if you have the spark and you have the fuel, that eliminates the crank sensor, because if the crank sensor was bad, you wouldn't have the spark. So you know you have at this point a good crank sensor. Next thing to look into is, or change, is the cam position sensors. I've changed mine, it seems like every couple of years. I just go out there and I'll start the car and it will not start. It will fire, it will turn over, it will sound like it's going to start, but it doesn't start. So I believe for some reason this cam sensor, well, I've proven that this cam sensor goes bad. I can't tell you which one it is. Sometimes you're lucky enough to get a code. If you get a code on a cam sensor, I suggest you change it as soon as you can, because that was my first experience. I got a cam sensor code, I ignored it, and then the car wouldn't start. And the last couple times I like to buy O'Reilly's parts because you get them for free. So I basically pay for it once, and then I'll go in there every couple years and I'll get another sensor for free, and I'll put it in, and that's the way I take care of it. Yeah, maybe I'm better off going OEM, but it's pretty expensive. So if you know how to do it, you may want to do what I do: go to O'Reilly's, get the part, and throw it in, and then let them pay for it from then on. So anyway, so we covered in this video checking for the crank sensor. How do you check that the crank sensor is bad? If you do not have spark, you're looking at possible crank sensor. Good possibility. If you have spark, then your crank sensor is good, but you may be missing the cam sensor signals. Now, I do not know how to tell between one cam sensor or the next whether they're good or bad. I just change them both. When I have a cam sensor problem, just change them both and roll with it. It's not that bad. There's actually shortcuts you'll figure out, because you'll continually to change them unless you buy the OEM, and then possibility they might last longer. It's up to you. Anyway, I hope this video was helpful. Thank you. Have a good day.